No, the judge in his judgment had told, while the murderers make merry, the hapless victims weep. I think he understood what we as a family are going through. I'm not a politician, neither am I an activist. But I felt that killing someone is not right. It is not acceptable and it should not be encouraged. If a murder of somebody of a stature of his stature, who was brother to the ex-chief minister of Andhra Pradesh, who is uncle to the current chief minister, is not solved and the killers can get by, just think about what can happen to an ordinary person. We need to find a solution. Now, shortly after this, a few months after my father's death, on September 3rd, we discovered that one Mr. Srinivas Reddy had died. Okay. Now, this Srinivas Reddy happens to be a relative of another person who has been extensively investigated on this crime. He apparently died, according to the news, that because of consuming organophosphorus compound, Senigagulikalu. Okay, but on his body, after his death, there were two different letters. Okay. Letters addressed to the Chief Minister of the state of Andhra Pradesh, letters addressed to another letter addressed to multiple people who are leaders in the place where we come from, Pulvendla, with various requests and telling that he is not involved in this crime. But on this letter was an additional writing, as you can see highlighted here, which is of a different handwriting compared to the body of the letter, blaming an inspector for the cause of his death. Now, this inspector happens to be one of the inspectors who was investigating this crime. Okay. Following his death, when the postmortem was done, in the postmortem report, there was no contents in the stomach. That could have been just because of the washing of the stomach. But there was also blood between the liver and the right kidney. A hematoma was described. Me being a doctor myself, I can understand that you don't get blood between the liver and the kidney by consuming poison. It does not happen. There has to be a trauma. So how can a person who is consumed poison have trauma? So that led to my suspicion that this is a murder, as has been represented in my court petition as well. Okay, and I believe that this suspicious death, which is potentially a murder, is linked to my father's murder, Mr. Y.S. Vivekananda Reddy's murder, because there seems to be a common modus operandi, in the sense that there was letter found near my father's body as well as in this, both putting responsibility on different people. And in this case, the person has written that the inspector is responsible for the death. Okay. There's a lot of reasoning given as to why Mr. Y.S. Vivekananda Reddy's case has not been solved. The crime scene has been cleaned up, so there was no evidence left and so on. But this was a clear-cut case that was in front of our eyes, and this death is still unsolved mystery. I fear that how many more witnesses may die from various causes or may be hurt from various reasons, the longer the investigation is not done, I am afraid more and more people can be hurt, either physically or financially or whatever be. I'm also afraid that can lead to witnesses not turning up. It has been over 2 years since the murder. How long do we wait for justice? Our justice system says that justice delayed is justice denied. Is this a society that we want? I would like to believe that if we solve crimes, we can set an example so that such events will not happen. I would urge each one of you and all the media friends to help in fight against crime and injustice for a better society. Thank you.